What's up, Muscular Mystic family? Nick with Muscular Mystic here. And today, Arm Day with Dan Fit. So shout out to Dan Fit. We got a couple clips going to be coming out. I'm going to put them up in shorts. We did a live the other day on Twitch and wound up spinning off Twitch and going to TikTok halfway through. We made some mid-game adjustments, but that's what we got to do in life sometimes, Make a make an adjustment mid-game for the ultimate win of the whole game. Change up the play, win the game. Anyway, so today we're doing Arm Day. This is unexpected, and I'm going to talk about power of prayer for a second too. And as you know, mystic manifesting and prayer and manifesting go hand in hand. And I talk about sometimes when you least expect it, expect it. I didn't feel like working out today. I felt burned out. You could probably tell it's very low energy for me here. Um, I made to stop for some coffee. Dungeon's closer to where my parents live. Usually there's always coffee in that house. 9 times out of 10. Today's the one time out of 10. There was no coffee. I'm not doing any more pre-workouts, energy stimulants, nothing like that. Coffee, black coffee by itself is all I'm really doing. Um, and there was nothing there, which means everything's working out in my favor. There's a reason this has to happen, so I'm going to make it happen anyway. But I didn't have the motivation, and I was like, I intend to have some motivation for this and just fight to stay awake, listen to some motivational videos. And I know where Dan messaged me, let's hit the dungeon together. And it was something I needed, and hopefully it's something he needs. We push each other, we feed off that energy, and we get a great workout in. And, in terms of these videos, I try to do a little bit of talking before we start the video. Um, oh, that was me leaning on the horn. I've got the tripod set up. Um, I'll try to leave a little bit of a little motivational message before I get into it because this is going to be a workout montage after that, maybe a little bit of us talking. But when you least expect it, expect it. Yesterday, I was fired up for a perfect leg day. I pull up, the dungeon's packed. The dungeon is not supposed to be packed. There was a series of unfortunate circumstances where some more people wound up going in. I may or may not have influenced that indirectly, and it bothered me a lot. I got upset by it. I was like, come on, like this was supposed to be the private place where it's just me and my buddies and a few of the old dudes that we used to train with back in the day. And they'd come and go sporadically. I could have the confidence to take my shirt off, whatever, but it was packed. So I got mad. And like I said, parents live close, so I go stop over by them. And, trying to stay positive goes into like a little bit of a complaint and stuff. And my dad winds up saying, I'm going to work out with you. And like I've talked about earlier in this series of videos that I was doing, or at least on this channel, first finding the dungeon was nice because it was like I could work out with my dad again, which was what happened when I first started lifting. We learned to lift together. I was reading all the muscle magazines. I was doing everything I was supposed to do to become that top elite athlete. I even had the notebook, which I'm going to show you guys in another video. It was like labeled Road to Number One. And in terms of that, here he comes. He's pulling up right now. He's pulled up right now. But anyway, in terms of that, you know, it was a nice refresher, and it was like we got to work out in the dungeon, and I was like, it was hot as balls. We're doing leg day. I couldn't lock into a perfect leg day. I wanted to film it. It didn't work out right, and what I wound up doing is taking off my shirt because it's hot, and I'm like, hey, there's no one else here. And I look in the mirror. I'm like, I'm looking a lot better than I thought. So I'm gonna do a little progress check in too, probably at the end of this video. So with that, I know last time I joked about it and teased it, but I'm not gonna cock tease you guys. I'll do a shirtless reveal and a check in, and I give another shout out to my boy Savish, but I'm gonna go into that in another video. I'll see you guys.